What's up, everyone? What's up, YouTube? This is Gabriel Santantone, and today I have another project for you guys. This time it is an album vinyl cover project. I wanted to do two albums, two death metal albums. First thing I did was go into my notebook and do some R&D. I wanted to figure out what logos I should create and what kind of covers I wanted to do. Eventually I came up with Cranial Sermon and Flesh Crown. For the designs themselves, for the front cover particularly, I wanted to do a World of Worlds themed type design for Cranial Sermon. I wanted to incorporate an alien invasion type design within the Cranial Sermon album. Then for the second album, I wanted to do a face melting type design, but also incorporating a creature type design, implementing a humanoid form, but something that's very horrific. After the R&D, I went into Photoshop to make some redesigns of the covers. For Cranial Sermon, with the tripod or alien invasion type design, I wanted to incorporate some really good background designs, particularly a city. I wanted to include some figures as well. I wanted to incorporate a person being held onto by one of the tentacles from the tripod. Then also, right in front of the cover, a person exploding from the laser. It was a long process to create the design of the album, but in the end it turned out very, very cool. For Flesh Crown, I had also done some redesign of the face. I wanted some of the flesh to look like it was peeling off from the skull. I wanted to make it look like it was dripping off of the character. I originally was gonna do a lot more blood and a lot more flesh for this character within the album, but I had decided to make it a little bit more simpler and a little bit more cleaner in a way. Then after creating the front of the albums, I had went into creating the back of the albums. For Cranial Sermon, I wanted the blood vines to be carried out throughout the back, particularly on the top and the left corner. of the album. Then I added in the songs and also some context of who created the album. Then for Flesh Crown, I wanted to incorporate the blue and green background within the back of the album. Then I threw in a blood splatter to finish it up. Then also with some names of the songs and the text of who created the album. The designs of the cover were really cool after I created them. Both designs matched each other in a way. That meaning the front of the album cover and the back of the cover. Then after creating those designs, I had went into creating some mock-ups. I used some designs from Unsplash. I used the warp tool and also some shading and some of the eraser to create the corners for the album. I really wanted the albums to be able to fit onto the Unsplash images. And after that, I wanted to do the vinyls themselves. For Cranial Sermon, again, I wanted to incorporate the red vines spreading out throughout the design. Then adding the name of the band and also a little bit of the text of who created the album. Then same thing for Flesh Crown as well. Overall, this project turned out great. I really wanted to incorporate a death metal type design for these albums. It was a long process to design and create the album covers, but in the end, they turned out well, and the colors and the lining turned out great. Throughout the metal scene, and specifically death metal, there is a lot of horror and a lot of scary images used to create album covers. So with this project, it turned out great. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is another project from me. This is an album vinyl cover project. This is Gabriel Santantone signing off. Peace.